Hey everyone, it's Jacqueline. So today is a very exciting day. I'm going to be filming my top 10 favorite Lush products of all time. Now you guys know me, I'm a Lush addict. This was very hard for me to do, but I made some selections, I made some cuts. There will still be some honorable mentions, but this is it. These are my top 10 favorite products of all time. Number 1, we gotta start off with the bath bomb. This is the Twilight Bath Bomb. This was probably one of the first bath bombs that I ever tried from Lush, and it's still one of my favorites. It's such a classic, you can't go wrong with it. 1, it makes your bath really pretty, and it looks really beautiful in like purples and blues and pinks and like this silver luster. So it's a very Instagram-worthy bath bomb because I know that's a concern for some of you guys, myself included, let's be real. But it also smells absolutely delicious. It's like a lavender, very calming kind of bedtime smell. It's not like a sickeningly floral, old grandma-y lavender kind of smell. It's definitely more on the sweet side. There's like tonka, like a vanilla kind of fragrance in there too. So it's just so nice. I think a lot of people would like this fragrance, and it makes your bath super soft and like beautiful, and well, you just can't go wrong with a good Twilight. This one is the winner. It takes the cake. I will say though, an honorable mention was Dragon's Egg Bath Bomb. I kind of had a hard time picking between the two because that one is also a really good one, but Twilight is the bath bomb. It's the one. Next up, the second item. Oh, and by the way, these aren't in like a particular order. Like 1 is not my favorite or anything like that. These are just like the 10 best favorite products of all time. Anyways, this one here is the Yuzu and Cocoa Bubble Bar, or Bubble Rune. So basically what it is, it's you crumble it under the bath, it makes bubbles in your water. The Bubble Runes though are a bit more moisturizing. They have like a coconut oil jam in the middle, and they kind of look like a little macaroon. They're super cute. So it makes your bath extra hydrating and like extra velvety when you get in. It's absolutely amazing. The fragrance of this one though is just probably my favorite fragrance of Lush, like from Lush of all time. They also do this in like a shower gel. The Yuzu and Cocoa fragrance basically smells like a mandarin kind of orange. Oh, sorry, I thought I was gonna sneeze there. I'm sorry if I sound super congested. It's been a busy month. I kind of got sick. Anyways, this smells like a mandarin kind of orange, but with like a cocoa butter, like kind of decadent kind of quality. There's almost like a chocolatey richness to it, and there's obviously tons of coconut from all the coconut oil inside. So it's a super luxurious but still very sweet and dessert-like kind of fragrance. It's absolutely beautiful, and it makes your bath so bubbly and just absolutely amazing, especially for the drier months. So I would definitely recommend this. It's very uplifting, very citrusy, but also very warming at the same time. Next up, I have a hunk of soap here. Now, I just love a good Lush soap. There's something about the idea of it being sold in bulk and like the big chunks of it in the store. I just think it looks so rustic and fun, and I love me a good Lush soap. So the honorable mentions are Honey, I Washed the Kids. That was the first soap I ever tried. Figs and Leaves is amazing. Oh, there's so many good ones, but my favorite soap is Sultana of Soap. It's so creamy. You guys are gonna quickly learn that I love very luxurious, very hydrating, moisturizing, pampering kind of products, and this soap is definitely no exception. It's literally like velvety when you touch it. Oh, it feels absolutely amazing. I remember for a while I was actually using this to kind of like shave my legs with because it left such a rich moisturizing layer on my skin. But basically the fragrance of this, it's very light, it's not too overwhelming, but there's like dried currants inside and cranberries, sultanas, apricots. I think these are like nuts of some sort. What is that? Actually, I don't know what this is, but there's all of these like little like things on the top of it, so it gives you a little bit of a scrub as well, but it's very gentle. This is just kind of like what I imagine if you went to the bougiest, most fancy hotel like in the world. This is the soap that they would, you know, have in a little soap dish. Okay, next up I have a body care product. Now this is a very interesting concept to me, and I was always very interested in these when I first got into Lush because Lush was the first company that ever created a solid body lotion. Now if you have not heard of their massage bars, you are missing out. So basically what it is, it's a solid block of like moisturizing ingredients like cocoa butter, coconut oil, and as soon as you kind of activate it and warm it up in your hands, it starts to melt, and you can put it all over your body and use it like a solid lotion. It's absolutely incredible. It's literally melting in my hands like right now. This one here though, okay, actually I need to put this down. The heat from the lights in the room is literally turning this into like an oil. Can you see that glisten off my hand? Anyways, this one here is called Tender as the Night. It's so beautiful. I'm pretty sure Lush describes it more on the floral side because there is jasmine inside. I'm pretty sure that's the floral note in this one. But again, it's very sweet. It's got that vanilla kind of richness. I just think this smells absolutely delicious when it's on your body. And I'm pretty sure this massage bar specifically has a different moisturizing ingredient. Maybe it's like mur butter. Is that how you say that? I don't know. but it has something different that makes it melt a bit easier. So this one melts like very, very quickly. Sometimes I find if I'm getting a little carried away, I can fly through one of these bars in like 4 or 5 uses, which they normally should last longer than that. But I'm a little excessive and I use them a lot, so forgive me. Okay, this list would not be complete if I did not put this product in it. And this is, again, another very near and dear to my heart kind of product. It's one of the first Lush products I tried and fell in love with. And I've used it for literally 7 years maybe now. I was like 11 or 12 when I first tried it out. So yeah, probably 7 years. And this is Ocean Salt. It's a face and body scrub, and it's absolutely incredible. It's a beautiful exfoliant for your skin, and it makes your skin literally like look more even, and it brightens it up. It's refreshing. And like if you go into the store and just try it on one of your hands and compare your hands to one another, like it literally, you can see the difference right away just after washing it and using it. It's so, so beautiful. So when you first buy it, if you buy the original formula, but do be aware there are 2 different formulas. There's the self-preserving formula, which is the gentler, less vigorous, better suited for sensitive skin formula. And then there's the original formula, which is normally what I go for, which is what I have here. And this one has bigger chunks of sea salt. There's less moisturizing butters inside, but I just find that this is a bit more effective and my skin can handle it. Anyway, so just make sure you know the difference between the 2 and get which one suits your skin best. But I like to use this on my face and my body. Normally I only use this on my face like once a week maximum. I don't want to like really overdo it because it can be pretty intense. I mean, there's like vodka inside and lime juice, so it can kind of burn. I've heard some people find that it's a little too intense for their skin. But don't do it if you have any like open acne or any open cuts on your skin. Obviously it's gonna sting. There's tons of sea salt in it too. But yeah, in the summer on like a hot day, when like I just really want to scrub away like the debris and like grossness and sunscreen, all that grime, it's the most refreshing, cleansing thing. Oh, I absolutely love it. Anyways, this whole video is going to quickly become a video all about Ocean Salt because I could talk about this stuff for literally 10 minutes straight. But when you first buy it, it's actually like a bright blue on the top and you can see all the like big chunks of sea salt. But what you actually want to do is take a popsicle stick or your finger, I normally just use my finger because I'm lazy, and mix it all together so that way it like evenly distributes the sea salt throughout the entire pot. But yeah, this stuff is just magical and incredible. And if you love a good exfoliant, even if not on your face, just for your body, this thing will literally change your life. And I don't say that often with products, but this will change your life. Oh, my lights turned off behind me. That's weird. Were those off the entire time? Oops. Anyways, back to the products. Next up, I have a perfume here. Now, I find that perfumes from Lush don't get enough love on the internet. Like, I never hear anyone talk about their fragrances, but they have an amazing range of unique and different perfumes and fragrances. This one here is Vanilla-y. This is the most basic, like, I feel like everyone would love it. Who doesn't like vanilla? But this just reminds me of, like, literally being 12 years old, but in a good way. Like, you know how a specific fragrance can really just like transport you back to a certain memory? Like, this reminds me, I was shopping at Lush. It was like my second time in a Lush store. I think I was in like Chicago or something, or maybe it was in Washington. I can't remember. Anyways, it reminds me of like that specific moment. My mom was there helping me pick up all these soaps, and I had like Snow Fairy and Rockstar and like all of these like sugary 12-year-old kind of fragrances. And this was the perfume that I got, and I would wear it all the time. Anyways, long story short, this fragrance just reminds me of, you know, being younger and when I was in my prime. So I really just wear this to remind me of that time in my life. Anyways, no, this smells so good, and this just kind of smells like what Lush is to me. Next up on my list, I got Buffy the body butter here. Now, Buffy is, again, one of those like kind of secrets at Lush. Like, if you don't know what body butters are and you've never tried Buffy, you really don't know what you're missing out on. But once you try this, ooh, girl, you're gonna be hooked. They're so, so good. So basically what you do with this, you use it in the shower. I'm actually holding this again because it will melt if I hold it in my hand. But you use it in the shower when your skin is wet, and you kind of just like scrub your body with it. And it kind of leaves like a moisturizing layer of oil. So it's kind of like the last thing that I do in the shower. I definitely would not do it like before shaving your legs or anything like that. But it has such a vigorous scrub in it. There's ground azuki beans, there's ground almonds, there's, what other scrubby things are in this? There's ground rice in it. It's like basically a block of cocoa butter with little scrubby exfoliant bits in it. And it just leaves your skin so ridiculously soft. Like if you do this on like the back of your thighs, oh, that is like the spot. Anyways, it's absolutely amazing. They have a couple other different types of body butters. They do the Scrubby body butter, which is a new one, which is slowly replacing this one, but there is always a special spot for Buffy. Like you can't replace Buffy, it's a classic. I actually used to love this one. It was called Aqua Mirables, and it was like, basically it looked the exact same, but it was more brown, but it smelled like potato chips, but in like a really good way. But they discontinued it, and I'm so annoyed because that was like the best one ever. Anyways, back to Buffy. Buffy is great. The only downside of this is it mildly smells like salami, which is really weird because it's a vegan product and there's no reason why it should smell like salami, but some batches smell more like salami than others, and I don't know why. Fortunately, it doesn't leave your body smelling like that, but I swear, like the first whiff, it smells like I'm at like my Italian cousin's wedding or something. But Buffy is one of those things that no matter like what it smells like, I would still use it because it's such an effective product, and I use it for how it works on my skin versus how it smells. But anyways, I can see though people being off-put by the fragrance of that. Maybe that's just me, I don't know. I still love Buffy though. Next up, you guys know I had to include one of these. I love a good face mask. Actually, speaking of, I haven't done a face mask with Jack episode in a while. I should bring those back. Anyways, this is the Cup of Coffee face mask. Again, this was a really hard decision because there's like 3 face masks that I love from Lush. Cup of Coffee, I love Mask of Magnanimity, especially when I was more acne prone. But I love Eau de Fix, the fresh face mask as well. That one's so good. It smells like cookie dough and like, oh, it's banana bread and cookie dough for your face. But anyways, back to Cup of Coffee. Cup of Coffee is incredible. It's got tons of caffeine, tons of ground coffee beans, so it really is effective at waking your skin up and just kind of like rejuvenating your skin. But since there is exfoliant, like little coffee grounds inside, that it really scrubs away any dead skin and kind of makes your skin have a glow and just makes your skin look so healthy when you're done. I don't know, personally, I try to stay away from coffee because me and caffeine is just too much. Oh, no! Just dropped this on the ground and got this everywhere. What was I saying? Anyways, I don't drink coffee, but I love the smell of it, and this just smells like you walk into some cool hipster coffee shop and everyone's ordering soy lattes, and this is the aroma in the air. This is what the air smells like in that cool coffee shop. It's amazing. Next up, I have a hair care product here. Now, Lush hair care was something that I was so into for like a good year or two, and I think I've tried pretty much every hair care product they do. And it's great. I love Lush hair care. So again, this was kind of hard for me to pick, but this is the Big Shampoo. Big Shampoo, the reason I picked this is because obviously I love it, but it's also a very unique product to Lush. It's basically like a sea salt shampoo. There's huge chunks of sea salt, and it's very different from any other shampoo I tried because it's like a thick glob. First of all, it's in a pot, so you have to scoop it out. But it's amazing. It's very clarifying on the scalp. So if you have any like product buildup or you just feel like you need to, you know, really give your hair a deep clean, it's so effective. It feels incredible on your scalp. But it's also great because of sea salt and I don't know what else is in this. Seaweed, lemon. It's all really great to promote volume. You guys know I have very flat hair, if you could not tell. Like literally zero volume in this hair. So I will basically do anything to kind of promote more body. I mean, obviously it's not doing wonders because my hair's still flat, but it just gives limp hair a little more something. I mean, I guess while we're talking about hair care, some other honorable mentions. I love Curly Whirly, especially if you have more dry hair. It's absolutely amazing. I love Juicy if your hair is a bit more oily. I was using that for a while. R&B is an amazing leave-in product. There's just so many good hair care products. With the hair care though, I would definitely encourage you to shop by effect versus fragrance. I mean, yes, of course with Lush, you want to pick things that look pretty and smell good, but especially when it comes to hair care, you really want to shop by what your hair needs. So for me, I've got very non-voluminous, fine hair, so Big is a great shampoo for me. But if you have more oily hair, or you have more like of a dry scalp, there's literally like a product for everything. Yeah, that was a big tangent about hair care, but Lush hair care is fantastic. Okay, moving on. Is this the last product already? Ooh, we're already on the last product. Okay, if you guys know me, this would not be a Jaclyn Lush video without talking about this product. This actually might take the cake for the ultimate, like what my favorite Lush product is of all time. Have you guys guessed it already? Comment down below. Pause this video and comment down below if you know what this is. I'm sure you guys all know. Okay, anyways, it's Celestial. Celestial is a face moisturizer. It's very near and dear to my heart. This is the only thing that doesn't break my skin out and makes my skin feel good and healthy. And oh, this moisturizer is just so good. It's great for sensitive skin. It's super simple in ingredients. It's literally like vanilla, almonds, almond milk, cocoa butter, Dove orchid extract, and like a few other things. It's super basic and it just makes my skin have such a gorgeous glow. Even if I don't wear makeup, it just makes my skin look good. I mean, what can I say? As much as I love Lush and I love makeup and all things like that, I love skincare like 10 times more. So this is just like the best of both worlds. It is Lush, it is skincare, it is the ultimate. Oh, it's so good. My favorite thing too is when you guys like tweet me. No, I'm dropping everything today. My favorite thing ever though is when you guys like tweet me and you guys say that you've tried out Celestial or some of my product recommendations and you guys say that you love them. It's like the best feeling in the world. But yeah, that is it. Those are my top 10 favorite Lush products. I know I kind of cheated and said some more, but it's hard, okay? It's hard to pick your top 10. I feel like I'm leaving so many things out. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please let me know down in the comments what your favorite Lush products are or which products you want me to talk about or try out or anything like that. Anyways, make sure you guys subscribe if you're not subscribed already. I'll see you guys very soon. Bye!
If it's fine by you, I'll take the passenger seat.
They literally are sending bath bombs down this thing into this giant bucket.